Hello, it's Nicko with Food Cravings, and today we're making mashed potatoes. This has to be the best comfort food of all time, and I'm gonna show you my take on it. We're gonna start with 4 russet potatoes that have been peeled and washed. Now I've cut them in half and placed them on the cutting board. We'll also need some scallions and some fresh thyme. Next, we'll boil some water in a pot on high heat, after which we'll go ahead and salt the water generously. By salting the water, by the way, this is a pro tip here, you're gonna give your potatoes maximum flavor as we dump them in. Next, we're gonna give them a gentle stir to make sure both the potatoes and salt water incorporate well with one another. So I started stirring again, round and around. Once I felt that was enough, I went on to the next task. Then I covered the lid and let them boil. This gave me a chance to prepare the thyme and, of course, the butter. Moments later, my potatoes were boiling nicely. Check it out. So I continued stirring before preparing the crushed black pepper and salt. Then I strained them before adding them back into the pot. A pro tip here, it's important to work with the potatoes while they're still hot. You'll want to add your ingredients at that time. But first, I decided to give them a quick mash to make sure that all the bits were uniformly destroyed. And on a quest for a drizzle, I came back with some milk while vigorously stirring with the edge of the potato stuck on the masher, using that as a buffer zone to collect more potatoes underneath while drizzling in some more milk, making sure everything was combined before adding in the butter. And it's a good thing that it was softened because it helped me mash it easier. And I continued destroying the hell out of this potato while making sure that the massacre was dignified by keeping everything fluffy enough before adding in some thyme and the salt and pepper. Then I started mixing that in, but before that I added the scallion and I made it rain with some Parmigiano Reggiano before continuing to mix. Halfway through, my hands got tired, so I switched to a metal serving spoon, fluffing the mashed potatoes underneath and bringing every pillowy cloud over, as you can see. Next, it was time to plate up. Before going in for an official taste, I had realized that all this fluffing paid off, leading to a smooth, soft and creamy potato puree. The butter, cheese and scallion combination made this taste heavenly, but I wasn't quite satisfied. I felt like it needed more, so I brought out a breaded pork chop that's sliced and topped it onto the mashed potato mixture before lacing it with some gravy. That feels like a complete meal. Of course, you know, that's Chef Nicko style. Next, I had another task. It consisted of tasting this juicy bit of pork chop along with the mashed potatoes. For those of you who know already, this tasty combination just can't be beat. So the next time you're in the mood for something comforting, give this a try. I hope you've enjoyed our recipe for mashed potatoes. For more info and ingredient amounts, please visit www.chefnicko.blogspot.com, and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, along with share with your friends. Thank you. See you soon.